Beloved friends, today we gather to dive deeper into the wisdom of Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. In our previous discussions, we explored the profound significance of pranava, the sacred sound of Om or Omkaara. Patanjali Rishi has gifted us with insights that lead us toward a greater understanding of existence itself. Continuing from where we left off, this sutra illuminates the way forward. It offers us a pathway to integrate the sacred sound into our lives. Omkaara, as we know, is not merely a sound, it is the essence of all creation. Composed of three distinct sounds, a, u, and ma, each part holds a unique significance. The sound represents God's ability to create. It is the birth of all things, the spark of life. U embodies God's role in sustaining that creation, nurturing it with love and care. Finally, me signifies dissolution, the essential process through which all things return to the cosmos. And after these sounds, we find the resonating silence. This silence is not empty. It symbolizes the void that remains after the cosmos has been dissolved. It is a reminder that in destruction, there is also potential for new creation. It speaks to the cycle of life, death, and rebirth that we experience in our own lives. Just as the seasons change, so do we, and this silence is the space from which new life can emerge. Patanjali Rishi introduces us to the concept of Japa, which in Sanskrit means the continuous repetition of a mantra. It is a practice that can be both simple and profound. He teaches us two essential components of worship through mantra japa, the act of repeating the sound and the importance of contemplating its meaning. It is not enough to merely chant Omkaara, we must also engage our minds and hearts in understanding what it represents. As we repeat the Omkaara mantra, we should contemplate its meaning. This sound embodies God and encapsulates all divine powers, including creation, sustenance, and destruction. It calls us to reflect on our own lives. In the chaos of our daily routines, how often do we pause to acknowledge the divine presence that surrounds us and manifests through us? By focusing on this mantra, we draw our attention to the beautiful interplay of the universe, the cycles that govern our existence. In my own life, during my time in the Himalayas, I found that chanting Omkaara helped me connect with a deeper part of myself. Amidst the silence of the mountains, each repetition of the mantra brought me closer to the stillness within. I learned that in the embrace of this silence, I could recognize the divine not just outside, but also within myself. My beloved master once said, "In the sound of the universe, listen for the whispers of the divine." This teaching has stayed with me, reminding me that in our noisy world, it is essential to create moments of silence and reflection. Each time we chant Omkaara, we are inviting that divine presence into our hearts. As we engage in this sacred practice, we begin to draw our minds toward merging into the infinite silence. We find ourselves stepping away from the distractions of the world and entering a space of tranquility. In that stillness, we can witness the beauty of creation, sustenance, and dissolution. Let us remember the wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita. The soul is neither born, and nor does it die. It is eternal and indestructible. This verse reminds us that just as the cosmos undergoes cycles of creation and destruction, so too do our bodies. However, the pure awareness, the eternal essence of being, remains untouched by these changes. Embracing this understanding allows us to flow with the rhythms of life rather than resist them. As we close our time together today, let us commit to practicing the repetition of Omkaara with intention. Let us contemplate its meaning and allow it to guide us toward the infinite silence that resides within each of us. In doing so, we may not only transform our individual lives, but also contribute to the collective awakening of consciousness. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. May our practice inspire us to embrace the divine in every moment.